All right, we're going to talk about combining like terms. We've already talked about polynomials a little bit, what they are, little parts and pieces of it. So we know that a term is separated by addition and subtraction. Let me just say, for example, if this is a term, 6x, and this is a term, 9x, those are like terms. And that's because both of them have the same exact variable piece. They call it a variable factor. So in parentheses, I'll say the same variable piece. Again, the more mathy way would be to say the same variable factor. But since they are the same, it's possible for me to combine them. So if I know they are like terms, I can then combine like terms by adding or subtracting. I'll just say add or subtract. Okay, so I could then, for example, add those two, 6x plus 9x, and realize that I have 6 x's plus 9 more x's. Altogether, that leaves me with 15 x's. Notice that I don't say that there are 2 x's there, so I don't say like x squared or add another x in there. I add just the numbers and then just keep that common, that like term, that like variable piece. Let's say I had something like 3x plus 2x plus 4. Well, I can combine some like terms. This is a like term, that is a like term. I can combine those two. I have 3x's plus 2x's. Altogether, I get 5x's from that. Sometimes people help themselves out by scratching it out when they're done with it. And I have this plus 4. I can't ignore it. It's still there, so I need to include it. Combining like terms. You don't have to have all the same variables there. What if I had like 3x plus 2y minus 6 plus 6y minus 5x? All right, it's still a polynomial. It has lots of terms in it. I want to combine any terms that are like. So there's an x term there and an x term there. Notice this is a positive 3 and a negative 5. When I combine those two, I get negative 2 x's. So let me cross those out. Boom, boom. Well, look, I have a y term. There's another y term. It's a positive 2 and a positive 6. Altogether, that gives me a positive 8y. Done with that one, done with that one. And I still have this minus 6. All right, combining like terms. Just so you know, if I told you that x plus 3x was my polynomial, I can still combine like terms, and the answer is, remember, if there is an x there, it is implied that there is a 1 there. So 1x plus 3x is indeed 4x. All right. Basically, combining like terms means that you can combine them if they are like. If they are not the same exact variable piece, then you cannot combine them. I can make this really, really long. I can make them longer, but it's not going to change. It's going to be the exact same content, exact same way of going about it. That's how you combine like terms.